And we have three, two, one, and pills as we are off and running here in this first of this best of three. Don't let the pips fool you. It is best of three, not best of five here in levels 4 through 7. Looks like Donatello a little bit mixed up early on. That's easily fixable with another blue red. But it looks as though SgtSarros here is quick going here, already making some progress here. And I like this drop, getting things going nice and easy. And looks like could have had the tuck, but this still gets the double clear here. Already down to single digit viruses 30 seconds in.
Yeah, Donatello, like you said, had a little bit of a struggle early on, but is close to having everything laid out. Actually, with a couple of blues here, could take this out horizontally and get at least the reds cleared out. Is opting not to do that. I think that's probably a good idea. Um, is going to go ahead and take the horizontal, though. He's had a lot of pills that he wasn't able to use, JB, and I
Mm-hmm.
think we're seeing kind of the results of that.
Yeah. I'm taking a look at Saros's board here, and Saros was down pressing all of those yellows and yellow blues you see, and there it was possible for Saros to stack up and get a lot of blues queued down to drop on that blue that he did clear out at a minute 15. Could have ended things a little bit quicker, but still holding on to a pretty secure lead here as we go into round 5 for Saros.
Yeah, Donatello's having to kind of figure this out and does get down towards the bottom of the board, but there's a lot of garbage here that doesn't have a lot of use for. Now, he is going to have some opportunities. I love this double red for him. That's going to make his life a lot easier. Takes the horizontal, and that is a smart play. But yeah, like you said, it's still a pretty healthy lead for Sarge, but we'll see what Donatello can do to change that pretty quickly here.
Yeah, Donatello's making this drop, which, it seemed like a good play, but now you have a lot more garbage stacked on both sides here, and it looks like maybe a little bit of pause. But Donatello's very, very much buried here. It's definitely workable to get out of. Oh, dropping that to a stack of three, not quite a stack of four. Really locked in on that level. For it still is Donatello is going to likely have to combo down to get to those last two, Ook.
Yeah, but I like this setup. That's going to give him the opportunity. And now just one red, one blue, and he's going to be out at a 242.
A rough
But yeah, go ahead.
it's a rough start, but it's nothing you should have any sort of disconcertion about. You still got plenty of match left. This is a best of three, and while you are on the same level as your opponent is actually closer to the exit. So it's really just trying to play your game, play as fast as you can. Don't play like a duck, and just continue to roll forward here, and just keep an open mind here. Anything can happen.
Yeah, and I will say, Donnie's really pulling this level 5 out. Everything has been much smoother, and sometimes that's what happens. You just have that bad taste in your mouth of the previous level, and you just figure it out. And so far, he's managed to do that. Does have a stack out on the left-hand side that's going to be a little problematic, but this double blue going to be going to go a long ways to helping fix that.
Absolutely, and we're seeing Donatello really start to roll things back in here, almost out of level 5 here, and has a really nice setup. It's exclusively red here, but can get a horizontal, and will get the horizontal. A little bit of garbage will fall down, but that's nothing too terrible here, and I like the decision to make that column 8 red virus be the final one of the run here, as looks like with 7 viruses to go, Sarah's still holding on to a pretty comfortable lead here, as at around the 415 mark, Donatello exits level 6.
Yeah, Sarge is looking pretty good. This red blue is going to make it everything look really great for him. He hasn't really had a lot of trouble, and things have worked pretty smoothly for him. This double red gonna be perfect, and you can see he's already got yellows lined up horizontally. Decides not to take them. It's at this point it's 2 6 one way, half dozen the other because he is out at a 441. Gets
All
a
right.
great combo to start this board. All right, we see Donatello working on a triple here. That's going to be real nice for him. Yeah, definitely showing that that level 4 was just a bit of a fluke level. A bit of bad fortune, and he's got a lot of really great ideas in his system, and a lot of them are involving these good horizontals,
Mm-hmm.
some good underclears. Just really smart play from him.
Absolutely. As I like this combo, getting the garbage down. Might want to focus on a horizontal blue, but I think maybe you go for the double here first. You get this horizontal blue to drop the red garbage, and that's exactly what Saros is doing here. Really smart playing here, and also setting up another nice little combo, and maybe stacking another one up here. And yeah, really, really well done there. I really like that. Brilliant play so far by Sergeant Saros.
Meanwhile, looking over at Donatello, he is very close to the end of this level 6. Did have a little bit of garbage that he's going to have to deal with, although getting a blue over into column 2 will kind of take care of all of his problems. Not sure that he's going to handle it that way. Getting a couple of reds now knocked out of the way. This double red's going to be perfect for that. Good uh, micro adjustment there, and now one more yellow, and he will be in level 7. But it does look like Sarge is going to run away with this one. But he did not manage to lap Donatello, who is very close to, or who has now entered level 7. And it'll be a 642 for Sarge coming out of this one. He will take our first game. All right. It looks like Donatello has seen it and is going ahead and tapping out. I don't know when he when he reset his timer there, but I have to imagine it was a hey, I finished the level. Let me slap my timer to because it's what we do on speed running. But everything worked out for him. And we've got a ready from Sarge. Once we got a ready from Donatello, he will be ready to go. There's a ready from Donatello.
Ready for game number 2 here in this series. Sergeant Saros got a good win here, maybe looking to put this away early and advancing to round 2.
Yeah, and I mean, he's just got some schmuck to play if whoever wins this one. So
And off we
both of
go.
them looking for an easy win in the second round if they can just get through this first one. All right.
Absolutely here. Saros not happy with his opening as Donatello having to force a blue down. I think forcing it further down the level is a smarter play than getting it going on the top of the board. And we're seeing some smart play here. It is 16 to 18, a slight lead here to Donatello 86 as we're about 30 seconds in.
Yeah. Like you said, it's now 15 all, but Donatello, like you said, making some smart plays, working his way down the board. Sarge kind of just working with what he's got. Let's see if he decides to tuck, decides not to. That can be a difficult trick to pull off. Has a what Swung, one of our top players, refers to as a parking garage there,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of parks that double right into it. Really well done there. And this double blue going to be exactly what he looks for. It decides not to use it, but that's fine. This early in the level, he's going to have a lot more opportunities to put some blues there to take that horizontal.
Meanwhile, over on Donatello's board, Donatello's got 3 reds left to go on the top, and now gets a nice underclear, holding on to a very slight lead as Saros really trying to figure out what to do in the center of this board. Looks like he might have found something here. This double red's huge for him, and he's going to get that single clear, and now really is free and clear. Just needing a few reds and going right first. That does cost a little bit of time in the drop time department. But it looks like going out first at a 143 is Sergeant Saros.
Yeah, but Donatello right out behind him at a 149. really good play for him. Again, like I said, he's now got something to prove that first level 6 was a bit of a fluke, bit of a problem, just, warming up, getting the jitters, and trying to get everything out of his system.
Hmm.
Because so far his play has been greatly improved over that first level.
Yeah, and Saros here is really starting to build a nice level unto himself here, and is down to 13 and holding on to a slight lead. But we are seeing Donatello may have just hit a string of rotten luck, as you said, at the start of their first game here, down to 15 here. There's a lot of blue overhanging everything, and maybe they're thinking for a big play over on that right side, and it's exactly what they were doing. And they're going to tuck this blue down. I like that. Going for the triple, getting more viruses off, playing efficiently. We like seeing that at any stage of play. But being able to sniff those triples out is so huge.
Yeah, and this fat log show is really aggressive for Donatello, but looks like he's just going to take it as a horizontal, and as you can see, everything's set up horizontally underneath of it. Sarge, meanwhile, dealing with a lot of red, but so far has been getting a lot of red pills. You see, he doesn't have that stack of garbage, and that is good for him. Now he just needs one more red to be out of here. But like you said, Donatello keeping it close. Interesting with this red rush, not making the tucks there. He gets it in. Sarge going to be out at a 325. Donatello 3 blues away from joining him.
Yeah, and there's one of them right there as Saros is also has a nice setup here. I'm interested to see what they do with this double red. But out at about a 342 is Donatello, and Donatello's kind of got what I like to call a chicane. You've got horizontals going one way and then horizontals going the next with a gap in the middle, and we're seeing a nice. I like this diversity, spreading things out, getting yourself good setups here, and kind of a panic drop there, but you do have a spot for garbage, and everything going pretty decently for both players here. It is still a slight lead to Saros.
Yeah, that 7 virus lead is at this level, it's probably it's turning into a solid one. We're about 2/3 of the way, halfway maybe into this level 6, and there's only so much time left. So if Donatello's going to make a move, this is going to have to be the time for him to do it.
Hmm.
But so far, I mean, he's making good plays, gets a nice bunch of clear right there, and maybe thinking about, yeah, it's just going to hang a little bit of garbage here to clear out all the rest of that garbage. But as you can see, Sarge really surging ahead now, out at a 450 and into the final level of this block.
Yeah, Saros really trying to take a definitive victory here. Meanwhile, Donatello is not playing a bad board by any means. There is a bit of a misdrop in column 8, but still keeping things going here and managing the garbage well, and getting pretty much anything needed here. I think wanted to rotate that double blue and didn't quite get the rotation timing down. And trust me, that'll happen at any stage of skill in this game, whether you've been playing this the first time or you've been playing it for decades. That will haunt you, and it will make life difficult. But you just keep rolling along, as that is what Donatello is doing here. Down to 5 viruses here on level 6. I like this drop, getting that drill down, clearing out some garbage as well. Now down to the final 2 viruses here with a very useless double red.
Meanwhile, over on Sarge's side, it's a very vertical board. Everything's kind of laid out in these vertical spires,
Hmm.
and the way his garbage has presented, it's not going to be conducive to any sort of quick clearances outside of that.
Hmm.
This double yellow going to be very helpful there. I had the opportunity with the second yellow coming to just take it out as a double, but
Right.
that's that can really be a difficult play. But now at this point is getting everything that he needs is Sergeant Saros and holding on to about a 20 virus lead.
And those sort of like clears that you see like across the board in horizontal space, you don't really see those on purpose initially. It's one of those things that just comes with repetition. And you know, I trust me, for a while I wasn't seeing plays like that, and I've been playing this game since 1990. So it's just seeing where these patterns lie. As SgtSarros here, just now a couple of reds away from taking the victory here, and there it is, out at a 704. A big win for SgtSarros, taking the sweep over Donatello 86. Donatello 86 had a strong game too, and had a very rough going at the start of game one, but still a great showing out here, Oak.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Don is one of our up and comers, and you can't wait to see what some of these players are going to be doing in the next year, next 2 years. It's it's a lot of fun seeing the fresher faces, and we wish Donatello all the luck moving forward.
Yeah.
And yeah, GG's to both players for a well played match.